Get my dollar trade playbook to learn how to position, profit, and protect during a dollar devaluation. Scan this QR code or click on the link in the description.
Not everybody is going to win in this particular phase of AI and economic reality. It's going to be disruption unlike we've ever seen. So we don't quite know how that's going to play out, but it's going to be very, very interesting.
Well, I have definitely written about this winner-take-all mentality with the big tech earnings prompting why folks think the market is recession-proof. And of course, unemployment will upset that apple cart greatly, assuming we have transparency on employment. AI right now greater than Powell, no rate cuts for you, Mr. President. Remember that post? And the coming U.S. AI tech jubilee. Now, I can poke a lot of holes in that thesis as it relates to CapEx spend historically, as it relates to China's dominance in AI tech, on and on and on. But naysayers be damned, we still have the speculation that is driving the market higher, and that's the risk for a melt-up. We haven't even gotten into a melt-up yet. But as it relates to the mechanical buying, I did write about this as well, saying, no, we don't have an exhaustion in mechanical buying. We were at, in fact, I have it right here, Monday, July 28th, bullish flows, discretionary and systematic flows are at 51% and 69% respectively. So that's not topped out. So we still have a lot of the bullish backdrop, but I'm not justifying it or saying be blind and complacent. And, the fact of the matter is, I have been very, very focused on my growth rotation. And until we get a macro trigger and a macro event risk or a macro trigger to interrupt the bullish flows, that growth rotation can continue. And it has. So I showed you that last week as well, saying I don't show this very often. I show it to clients every single day, but it has been my guardrails as it relates to this market advance. And it is in rarefied air, meaning all-time highs. So my growth value rotation is in fact in all-time highs. And what's my rule of thumb with all-time highs? You don't short all-time highs. You don't buy all-time lows. You don't until it forms a pattern or you see underneath the surface breadth degradation and or selling. And my indicators, like I said, they keep getting a stick save every time they start to want to sell off. The market wants to take profits because the valuations are so extended. Boom, Basent comes in with another headline like Fed's going to cut 50 basis points, and then you see small caps spike higher and make up a month worth of losses. So or going sideways. It literally, we were 7 weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of absolutely going nowhere fast. And then the last 2 days, boom, on that comment. And then doubled down. He really doubled down. Today, he even said, we're going to use foreign assets as part of our sovereign wealth fund. Now, that would scare the bejesus out of me if I was a foreign holder of equities, real estate, treasuries, etc., because that is a major shift in policy, which will trigger once again the dollar falling. And so the problem is last time we had the dollar falling, it was post Trump getting elected, and it was very clear the policy that they dictated, right? That was going to be the dollar will lower with yields, with oil. Oil's already going to lower. That's been my call since last year. And yields are very sticky. So we're really not falling out of the Goldilocks zone. We haven't even gone down to my 4.1% in the 10-year this month. So anyway, the point is we did have the dollar fall because it's overvalued and because it's an absolute policy choice. And that's also helped equities tremendously. Inflationary assets, wealth holders, we're doing great. The problem is it's that K-shaped that's going really, really, really in a stretched, painful position for lower and middle class. There's no question about it. So that evidence is going to come and bite us in the butt at some point. But right now, blinders are on, markets keep buying. We definitely have, I consider, a melt up potential now. So grinding higher is one thing, that 6,500 that I printed in June. And my VIX level, remember that? What did I revise it down to? Again, June 3rd, I changed it. I said, okay, it's not going to be 1550, it's going to be 1458.
Yeah.
And we hit 1450, so we're there.
Join Samantha and Hans at the next Macro to Micro Options Power Hour, held each Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Registration is free. Scan this QR code or click on the link in the description. Watch the full Options Macro to Micro Power Hour episode by clicking on the video here and subscribe to LaDucTrading YouTube channel for more content.